Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Halo Sobat PCI, kembali lagi di podcast PCI. Kali ini kita akan membahas sesuatu yang menarik lagi with me, Miss Dila as an English teacher. Okay, today we are going to talk and discussing about how to learn English effortlessly. Okay, learning English without actually studying. Is that even possible? In this episode, we are going to talk about how to improve your English skill without pressure and without having to sit down hourly and study, because a lot of people think that if you want to good at English, you have to study really hard, you have to memorize grammar and take a lot of courses. And honestly, it can definitely work, but there are some people also who become good at English through simple daily habits, even from a very young age. So in this episode, we are going to break it all down together with Bisma. So there is Bisma here. You can introduce yourself first.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Bisma Raditya Noval Harisman. You can call me Bisma, and I'm a 7th grader from 7C class.
Okay, thank you, Bisma. So, Bisma is one of my very active student who's really good at English, guys. You can see, I can see it from his grades, yeah, which are always above the minimum passing score. Like Bisma itu nilainya selalu bagus dari PSTS, PSAT, nilai ulangan harian, dan aktif juga di kelasnya, dan selalu di atas KKM gitu ya, di atas 80 ke atas mungkin ya, 80-an ke atas, 85 ke atas lah gitu. Oke. Jadi Bisma, Miss dan mungkin teman-teman juga ya penasaran sama Bisma gitu ya, how Bisma's journey for learning English skill. Bisma tuh belajarnya kayak gimana sih? Jadi hari ini kita bakal sharing-sharing ke teman-teman semuanya di sini. Siapa tahu kalian juga nanti bisa coba dan ngikutin cara Bisma ini. Cara yang biasanya Bisma lakuin for to be good at English. So let's start from the basic question, oke? Sebenarnya Bisma tuh mulai kenal bahasa Inggris dari kapan sih? Apakah dari kecil banget gitu atau dari kapan?
So, I know English since I was a kid because my mom usually introduced me into new vocab and colors or animals and the basic ones. And also, the first time I loved English is when I was at 4th grade because I have a best friend and she's really good at English beyond me.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
she is help you
Yeah.
to learn English. Like, what are you doing with your best friend?
So we usually do a call almost every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A call?
Do a conversation.
In WhatsApp?
Yeah, in WhatsApp. Or it's in school too.
Oh, in Scotland.
Yeah, and then we usually talk a lot in English or mix between English or Indonesian. And we usually play together a game. Yeah.
A game, yeah. Which game are you playing?
So we usually play a game called Roblox, and in that platform there are other peoples from other countries, and we like to talk with them through chat in that game. Yeah.
Okay, you can see, right? Bisma accent is really good. So even though she is just hanging out with her friend online, his friend online, yeah, through games, through WhatsApp call, but it's help, right? Yeah, that's really help you. So the first thing is from friend, yeah. You have a good friend, a very good friend will help you in studying English. I mean, you really help your speaking skill maybe, yeah. So you used to heard and you used to talk in English. Okay, I'm curious about that friend too. Is she school here?
No. So now we're separated school.
I
But
see.
yeah, I was in the same school with her in elementary school, but now we separated school.
Okay. Okay, good. That's interesting story. Okay, so you know English since you're kid and you like it because you're friend, right? Okay. Now, when you are when you are a kid, what are you doing? What usually you do yang biasanya kamu lakukan that's related with English gitu. And also, does your mother, apakah orang tua kamu ngajarin kamu gitu atau ngenalin kamu ke ke bahasa Inggris ini?
So since I was a kid, I really love singing, and yeah, my parents support that, and I like English songs. So since from young age, I like to sing English songs and remember them and sing them.
Oh, really? By the way, guys, you know, Bisma's voice is really amazing. Okay, Bisma has really a very voice. He's good at singing too. Okay, so your mother also introduced you to the words, to English words, so until you used to read it, maybe, yeah. So your mother also support you for knowing the English. Okay, so that's the effect of the parents. Jadi emang orang tua juga sebenarnya ngaruh ke anak gitu ya. Jadi eh, kalau memang anaknya mau pintar juga dan mengenal bahasa Inggris bisa dikenalkan sedari dini gitu. Mungkin dari kecil juga diajarin how to pronounce alphabet English gitu ya. Alfabet dalam bahasa Inggris atau dikenalin dari teman-teman hewan, colors, benda atau apapun itu ya karena itu juga akan ngaruh ke anaknya. Siapa tahu aja anaknya emang suka gitu, suka belajar bahasa atau memang arahnya ke sana gitu. Jadi itu juga cukup ngaruh ya buat anak-anak gitu, buat anak-anak nanti dewasanya gitu. Okay, the second one is from song ya, because you like singing, so you learn also from that song. I guess your favorite song is Western.
Yeah, I like English pop. Yeah.
Oh, your favorite is English pop. What is your favorite? Who is your favorite singer?
Singer. Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
I love her, but
Your most favorite?
yeah, my most favorite. It's actually an underrated artist in Indonesia.
Oh, who is
Yeah.
that?
So her name is Melanie Martinez.
Melanie
Martinez. Yeah.
Martinez. Is it from Spain or Germany? Some kind of Martinez.
I actually don't know where she comes from, but I heard her songs back at maybe 2020. Yeah. The most viral song of her at 2020 is Playdate.
Oh, I know that song. When
Yeah.
COVID come, that song's really
Yeah.
viral, guys. Oh, so you like that singer? Yeah, okay. Okay, good. The second one, Bisma learn English through song, guys, and find your favorite singer, because it's help you also to understanding the lyrics of the song gitu ya, karena ya belajar mah di mana aja gitu ya kan. Dari lagu pun kan banyak tuh vocab-vocabnya ya, kata-katanya yang mungkin ketika kita nyanyi teh kayak, oh ini artinya apa ya gitu ya, artinya apa. Jadi kita tuh curious ya, punya rasa ingin tahu, penasaran, kita carilah di Google Translate dimanapun itu gitu. Jadi kita tahu gitu. Okay, that's good. Nah, from all of that, baru dua ya, baru sukanya baru apa tadi kan?
Lagu.
And then speaking with your friend. Yeah, is there another habit that usually you do for improve your English skill?
So, yeah, I love watching English movie too, Western movies, yeah. And I'm a kind of person that loves watching movies again. And then, so the first time I'm watching the movie is I read the subtitles, and that's where I learn new vocabularies. And the second time or the next time watching those movie again, I will start to not seeing the subtitles, and yeah, and I understand it from
Oh, yeah, I see. So that's the technique also, guys, ya. Bisa jadi teknik juga itu. Jadi eh jadi bisa dicari, bisa menemukan dari sesuatu hal yang kita sukai. Like Bisma like watching a movie, Western movie. Sebenarnya nggak Western juga nggak apa-apa sih. Kalau misalnya kamu sukanya anime, ya, atau sukanya film Indonesia aja, it's okay, bisa pakai subtitle kan. Sekarang tuh banyak ya di Netflix atau apa, ada kan subtitlenya. Bahkan ketika kita menonton film Indonesia aja gitu ya, bisa sambil lihat subtitle Inggrisnya. Nah itu bagus juga. Tapi kalau emang suka Western, misalnya kayak film-film like Marvel gitu kan, banyak ya yang seru-seru. Itu juga bisa dijadikan sarana untuk kita belajar. Kayak Bisma itu suka repeat repeat his favorite movies gitu, suka ngulang-ngulang tontonannya. Nah itu bagus. Yang pertama kali bisa nonton pakai subtitle ya, jadi sambil dicerna dulu maksud dari filmnya. Lalu kemudian yang kedua kalinya Bisma mungkin nontonnya tanpa subtitle gitu ya. Nah itu really good for us, for our listening skill and also vocabulary also, itu bagus banget. Dan emang kebanyakan orang itu belajarnya kayak gitu. Banyaknya emang yang paling cepat tuh sebenarnya kayak gitu, karena itu membiasakan kita untuk mendengar dan menelaah apa yang orang itu lagi omongin gitu ya. Jadi itu teknik juga yang bagus gitu. Okay, watching movie, is there anything else that you like?
Yeah, maybe that's what I love the most, but there's also a tips for that. So this is my tips, okay?
Okay.
So if you want to be good at English, you must hear or speak English all day. Or like if you don't speak it, you just heard it from anywhere. Like maybe on social media or your friend is talking, because that is the most easy way to us to remember the vocabularies.
Okay, good. That's such a good tip. Thank you, Bisma. Okay, so tips from Bisma. If you want to learn English, your ear, your eyes, and everything your body has to use to English, ya. Kayak kamu tuh harus membiasakan melihat, mendengar, mencerna in English gitu. Kayak misalnya sesimpel kamu pakai HP kan, you use phone every single day, every minute, every second we use phone gitu ya. Jadi kita bisa mulai dari sana, kita bisa mulai ubah our settingan HP kita ke English, ya itu juga bisa salah satu cara. And also in this era ya, di zaman sekarang ini sarana untuk belajar itu ada di mana-mana ya guys. Jadi nggak harus terus-terusan kita jadi kutu buku, misalnya bawa-bawa buku kemana-mana. Nggak ikut les pun nggak apa-apa sebenarnya Mah ya. Tapi ya ikutnya nggak apa-apa, itu ya lebih bagus gitu. Tapi nggak usah maksain gitu. Kalau nggak ikut juga pun nggak apa-apa gitu. Karena belajar mah di mana-mana juga ada sekarang mah. You can use any apps that you usually use every day gitu, like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, dan apapun itu banyak banget channel or creators yang ngajarin kita gitu ya. Bahkan kalau emang nggak mau kontennya tentang belajar pun nggak apa-apa. Kamu bisa cari aja kayak orang luar negerinya gitu ya, mau siapapun itu, mau temanya tentang apapun, kontennya tentang apapun, kamu bisa mencerna dari mereka ngobrolnya juga ya, bisa gitu, bisa ngerti. Dan itu tuh bener-bener help banget to add more vocabulary to your list gitu ya, bisa lebih ngebantu banget. Okay, good. Okay, so let's us continue to the question ya. So let us bring this to the school ya, ke arah sekolah gitu. How can you adjust your skill in school? Gimana kamu menyesuaikan skillmu di sekolah dan bagaimana juga kamu bisa meraih gitu, bisa gampang mencerna pelajaran dan bisa juga dapat nilai gede gitu di English subject.
So yeah, also from so I learned it from like social medias like that. Yeah, and in school, there's also my friend that likes English. So if I don't know what is the meaning in English and I just know it in Indonesian language, I usually ask him what is the English word. Yeah. And yeah, that's where I usually learn new
Okay.
vocabulary.
But do you think your favorite activity, like you said just now, like watching movie, listening song, and blah blah blah, do you think it helps you to learn also in the school?
Yeah, I think it helps me in school.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot. Actually, a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So you can easily understand what teacher said, right? And also you can easily understand the context, right? A lot of vocabulary that you used to use before. Oke, nah, jadi memang sangat membantu banget ya gitu ya di pelajaran di sekolah juga. Jadi bahkan mungkin lebih banyaknya tuh yang diajarkan tuh buat anak-anak sekarang tuh nggak cuma di sekolah gitu ya, kan di sekolah mah kadang suka ngantuk lah, suka apalah gitu. Jadi ya emang bagusnya tuh kayak gitu, dimulai dari hal yang kita suka. Hal yang kita suka bisa kebiasaan dan bermanfaat gitu ya. Okay, so that's all our discussion with Bisma. How to learn English effortlessly. Gimana cara kita belajar Inggris dengan mudah, dengan senang, dengan menyenangkan, dengan no effort. Nah, sebenarnya nggak no effort juga ya,
Yeah.
tapi less effort lah ya. Jadi kesimpulannya yang bisa kita pelajari dari Bisma gitu ya. Yang pertama mulai dari yang kita sukai ya. Kayak Bisma sukanya nyanyi. Jadi ya Bisma find his space gitu ya. Dia kayak nyari-nyari artis kesukaannya, dia baca lirik gitu. Nah, itu juga bagus. Terus Bisma suka menonton film, watching a movies, western movies. Itu juga bisa karena kan ada subtitle, kita jadi mendengarkan. Itu bagus banget. Terus Bisma juga punya teman. Nah, ini juga penting banget karena kita juga kadang butuh teman untuk conversation ya, untuk menerapkan tanpa gengsi, tanpa malu ke temen gitu. Nah, itu bagus juga gitu. Jadi carilah teman kalian yang mau diajak untuk speaking English ya. Nah, Bisma punya teman. Terus juga Bisma juga diajarin sama orang tuanya dari kecil ya. Dari kecil itu juga nggak yang susah-susah ya. Kayak yang simple-simple juga gitu. Okay, that's really interesting. Mungkin yang Bisma tadi sampaikan mungkinnya bisa jadi pembelajaran untuk kita semua untuk diterapkan gitu karena ya kebanyakan dari kita itu bukan gak mau bukan susah belajar gak mau belajar tapi emang belum menemukan aja gitu. Aduh apa sih bentar Bu Sofi. cut langsung aja ya tadi sampai mana. Jadi kebanyakan dari kita itu mungkin belum tahu aja gitu gimana caranya. Jadi yang tadi udah Bisma sampaikan mungkin bisa menjadi contoh. Dan belajar itu bisa dilakukan dengan cara yang lebih santai, nggak harus selalu duduk lama, nggak harus selalu buka buku. Yang penting itu konsisten dan dari hal-hal yang kecil ya. Nah, semoga kalian juga semuanya bisa semangat, bisa lebih semangat lagi belajar bahasa Inggris ya khususnya. Semangat juga menghadapi ujian-ujian kedepannya, khususnya ujian bahasa Inggris ya, improve nilainya juga. dan bisa menerapkan apa yang Bisma katakan hari ini. Oke? Thank you Bisma for sharing today. Do you have anything that you want to say before end?
Okay, so aku sekarang bakal jelasin aja langsung di Indonesia ya.
Ya, nggak apa-apa.
Jadi tipsnya itu tadi sekali lagi aku ulang lagi, intinya tuh kita bisa mulai lagi dari hal kecil dulu yang kita suka. Nah, terus juga kalau bisa setiap hari kita harus ada sesuatu yang related to English. Misalkan kita sendiri ngomong bahasa Inggris atau ada dari sosial media atau teman kita yang ngobrol, karena itu tuh gampang banget diingat vocabulariesnya karena langsung dipraktekin. Nah, dan satu lagi, jangan pernah malas belajar karena bukan kita gak bisa belajar, tapi mungkin kita belum mencoba.
Iya, good. Such a nice quotes for today. Okay, hashtag QOTD. Quotes of the day. Thank you, Wisma, for coming into PCI Podcast. Okay, dan terima kasih juga kalian semua Sobat PCI yang sudah menonton. Mungkin sekian from Miss Dila and
Bisma.
Thank you for watching us. Sorry if there are a lot of mistakes. Thank you and don't forget to stay healthy, stay smart, and keep learning. Thank you. Bye-bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.